You are entering a world of dungeons, a world of dragons, a world of ants, a world where destiny is defined by the dance of a 20-sided dice, a world where maths and storytelling had a baby, and that baby's name is Chaos. Welcome to the world of
Dungeons and Comedians.
Right, and there's so much smoke, but it's so good to have you here. Welcome to Dungeons and Comedians! To a very special episode entitled Shortrest Street. Okay, do we have any fans of Shortland Street in here tonight? No! I'm so glad I'm DMing this one. I'm kidding, we're going to have a great time. I'm Trubie-Dylan Smith. It's good to see you, good to have you here. I will be your host. Thank you very much, that's what I was looking for. I will be your host and DM this evening. Okie dokie. First of all, welcome to Little Andromeda. Can we please have some noise for our, first of all, our technicians who are Mikey Bell and James Shearer, who are up here, who are lighting this place. And our wonderful Pictomancer, who will be drawing and illustrating our adventure as we go along today, Andrew Kepple. Great. Thank you so much. Often there are things illustrated up here that we never see, so enjoy that. Before we crack into this, can I just hear some noise from those of you who know what Dungeons and Dragons is? Great! Make some noise if you do not. Great, hello! The uninitiated, so good to have you here. Well, just in case there are other people who don't know what Dungeons and Dragons is, it's a role-playing game that people usually play around a table, and the success or the failure of our heroes is usually determined by a D20 roll. A higher roll is usually better and ensures a better chance of success. That's basically it. There's magic and monsters, but we'll get into all of that very soon. Okay, now make some noise if you've been to Dungeons and Comedians before! Awesome, do we have any newcomers here today? Oh, great, hello, you look very young. Hi, it's so good to have you here. Is this a family outing? Oh, so good to have you here. Have you played Dungeons and Dragons yourselves? Yes, you have. What do you play? Oh, what? A Lightfoot Halfling. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What class are they, might I? A rogue? A druid! Good, that was presumptuous of me. Not all halflings are rogues, after all. Yeah. Very wonderful, very wonderful. Okay, well, it's time to get into the adventure. For our adventure, we're going to need our characters, so can you please welcome them out? First of all, Tom Eason as Fibonacci Fucci! Krystal O'Gorman as VV Voltage. James Kupa as Amadeus Crumb. And last but certainly not least, Reylene Hilaga as Casey Coppercat. Hello, adventurers. It's so good to have you at the table for the 4th episode of this campaign. How are you doing? Thoughts, feelings so far?
Feeling very good, happy to be here. A beautiful DM.
Oh!
As beautiful as the others, for sure.
Thank you so much for Bernacci. Very good, very good. Okay. It's time to begin. Yeah, and wave at them. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay.
If we need a Lightfoot halfling druid at any point,
Exactly.
wild shape into a beetle and crawl into a vent.
Exactly. For all things Lightfoot, halfling. I can't even speak. I'm so nervous in your company. Druid, halfling, we're coming to you. Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. It's time to begin the adventure. Where we last left our heroes, they had just tracked down and rescued the wrongfully accused Archimedes Farshot, a companion of the mother of our four heroes, Aranon, a hero of legend, now presumed to be dead. Following the trail of her companions, they hoped to discover where she perished. And this search has taken them along the trail of very strong Derek. Yeah, I did not name him. In the heart of Canterbury thrives the central city, Niceperch. Supposedly so named because maybe once upon a time, a long time ago, it served as a particularly pleasant seat, maybe for a dragon or a very large bird. At the heart of Niceperch stands its infamous hospital, Niceperch City Hospital. Renowned for its strikingly attractive medical staff and salacious goings-on. Before we go any further, I would like to ask from each of our heroes, what sort of person gets your heart racing? Ah, you know what I mean. You two might not know what I mean. You'll find out. So, from any of our heroes, who's that person that really gets you going in the morning, wakes you up, puts a smile on your dial? What do they look like?
I am after always artistic stimulation, and I need a muse, beautiful muse, androgynous,
Yes.
nice, a stamp on themselves, and they say, "This is who I am," with my fashion and with my vivacity.
Yes.
Is a vivacity a word?
Vivacity is, it's a word now. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
Great.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you for asking.
Of course, yeah. This is purely out of interest. Anyone else?
Well, you see, for me, it's like an easy answer, because ever since I was a young skater, I always had this thing next to me. This person, you know.
No,
I know what you're thinking.
No, you're not.
I know what you're thinking, and it's not Kitty.
Oh.
Okay.
I know, Kitty, you're like my number one love, but
Whoa.
but like this person, their voice just gets my heart going, man. Like this, when they sing songs, it's makes me tear up sometimes.
So they've got a particularly nice voice, or
Oh,
like
yeah.
a hoarse voice, like
Oh,
or
they're like twangy voice.
a twangy voice.
Yeah.
So attractive.
I'm talking about the sweet sounds and the sweet voice of Shania Twain. There's nothing better to skate to than country music.
Aha. Yeah, great.
Man, she makes me feel like a woman.
Yes. Of course. I feel foolish for even asking. Amadeus, Vivi, who is this person?
See, Vivi thinks that the greatest love story of all time is the one of her mom and dad. So, the person that gets Vivi's heart racing quickly is an image of someone defeating me in battle. Because that's the only way they'll deserve me. Like, hear me out.
Of course.
That's disturbing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I strangely think I relate.
You know what? I thought you would.
Now. And finally, Amadeus Crumb.
Surely to be the most steamy.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Trubie-Dylan Smith.
Yes.
Nothing gets my heart racing. I keep it at an even keel all the time.
Oh, yes.
Nothing can possibly make me flitter or flash my eyelashes whatsoever. No one. And Benedict Cumberbatch.
Of course. This is very tall orders here. Well, let's see. Okay. You stand around a hospital bed,
Oh no.
looking upon the figure of very strong Derek. Long-time companion of Aranon, and someone who you had hoped would tell you about her mysterious demise and where she had last been seen. However, he is currently comatose.
Oh.
Very strong Derek was a cleric working...
Who lived on Niceperch Lane.
Very strong Derek was a very strong cleric working here at Niceperch City Hospital, but fell ill only 1 day ago. The staff here have told you it's a complete mystery as to why, and they've ushered you here because you've asserted that you have a connection to this man. So currently you are in more of a private ward in this hospital, and the four of you are around a bed, and though there are other beds in this ward, this is the only one that's occupied. And it has very strong Derek. His protruding chin jutting out past his jagged, chiseled jawline. A slate-like brow here. Where you would usually find someone's forehead.
Okay, this all checks out so far.
Gently fluttering eyelashes. Breaths from a chest that rises and falls ever so gently. He is not responsive. Wake up!
Don't you put on the makeup!
Well, he doesn't look very strong now.
And indeed, he lies there without saying a heck of a lot and doesn't respond to your attempts at jolting him.
Do you think if I use mending, it'll work? My mending spell? I put my hand on his face and feel his smooth chin.
What?
And I go, fix, and I put a band-aid on him.
Okay.
Does it work?
Yeah, where did you put the band-aid?
On his lips. Where else would you put it?
Okay, of course, yeah, and now lightly fluttering upon his lips is a band-aid. It doesn't seem to do anything, though.
Nah. Well, I'm out, guys. Oh. I don't know what to do.
Just as you have administered this band-aid, the doors to the ward open. And in comes a woman. She's got sort of a white coat overneath a sort of otherwise leopard print sort of tunic that she wears under it. And she has dyed blonde hair that falls to her shoulders. And she comes in and she says, well, howdy, y'all.
Okay, so you're good?
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the ward.
Casey, you're talking so loud.
What?
Why, it's awfully kind of you to welcome me here to my own ward and my own hospital that I work in. You are surely mighty hospitable. That's a wee joke we have in the hospital.
You are like at a 10 and you need to bring it down to like a 7.
All right. Sorry.
No, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, your enthusiasm, something remarkable.
Oh, cool. I like your voice. I mean,
Yeah?
anyways, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Here, lay down in this bed.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I lay down.
Now, I understand that you are acquainted with this man. You know this man.
Yes, very strong, Eric. Is his name. And Derek. Derek. Very strong Derek is his name.
Yeah.
Very good cat doctor.
Yeah.
And we are here to get some information out of him.
Well, I'm so sorry. Of course, he would usually be in a more conscious state, but he fell ill but 24 hours ago, and we've had him in this bed ever since. Why, it's ever so fortunate, maybe, that y'all are here. We medical staff here are rather stumped, ran all kinds of tests, but from what I hear, you four are sort of, like magical types. Is that fair to say?
I think that's a fair assumption. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think you're pretty magical.
Roll a charisma check.
Oh, dirty 20.
Very nice.
And she kind of like puts her head to the side and she says, well, under her breath you hear her say, let's go, girls. Where am I? Come on, Yolanda, you're still on the clock. Look, we're really at our wits' end. Maybe you can discern something that we haven't been able to.
Of course. Let me analyze the body.
No, let him do it. This
Okay.
is how he does things.
Yeah.
You lift the hospital sheet.
Yes.
Great. First of all, can you tell me, are you using any particular kind of skill to make any particular kind of
I'm
assessment?
using an investigation. Investigation.
Great, investigation. Roll an investigation.
Oh, yes, okay. Let's
We'll get the dice out, yeah.
get...
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yes.
20 and the...
I don't know which one that was. Okay. Oh, 17.
17. Great. So, at a cursory glance, you kind of, as you peel away the hospital sheet, Derek is bare-chested, save for his small clothes, which protect his
Small
modesty.
clothes?
Well,
He has a small clothes.
Put him in these clothes!
that is to say that the clothes are too small for him, obviously. No. And his undergarments protect his modesty.
Okay.
But this guy, the most noticeable feature about him is that his chest and torso seems to be made entirely of stone.
There's the problem. He's a stone man.
Well, actually, we did know that about him. He's, what do you call him, them gymnasies?
Oh, yes. He is gymnastic.
He's gymnastic.
Oh, I see you're familiar with very strong Derek. Anyway,
Doctor, this is normal for a gymnastic?
well, it kind of depends on what type he is, but, yeah, he's an earth genasi, or at least part, that's what I heard.
I see.
You know, he's got a skin of stone, feet of clay.
Yes.
Yeah. He really didn't like people doing that. But, Go for it. But and then what was your roll? It was
17.
a dirty. Oh,
17.
17. Great. Well, as far as investigation goes, that's what you'll get. I'll give you this as well. It was a really good investigation roll. You also notice that his pulse is slightly above that, and his heartbeats per minute sitting at about 112.
112.
112.
Yes.
112.
112.
112.
And
112.
you know, you're a man of considerable intelligence. You know that a normal resting heart rate is between about 60 to 100 beats per minute, and 100 is really the upper limit.
Yes.
So 112 is a bit.
He's dreaming about something intense.
Why? How did you discern that?
Why, his heartbeat is far above average, and he's not exercising.
Oh wow! I knew you were the right people for the job. Oh wow! Well, that's strange. We did take his pulse when he first went under, and it was completely normal.
Something has changed.
Indeed so. And it's only been 24 hours. His condition's worsened over this much time. I'm having real trouble. over this much time. Yeah, well.
So what have you tried? You tried the cure wounds, the mass cure wounds, the healing word, the remove curse? What have you, all the regular?
Well, not really. Very strong Derek is usually the man to administer that type of care. Okay. So we've really just been poking him with thermometers. Wow. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
You know, this magical stuff really is above us. Look, feel free. I don't know what else you can discern about this, but consider me your able and willing assistant.
I still think I'm getting a heart attack. Yeah.
It's all right. Here, let me fluff that pillow for you.
Ooh. Oh, thanks.
But at large, you tell me if there's any other way that you would like to sort of investigate what's going on here.
Krystal, I say, Doctor, was anyone in or out of the room between when he was just regular strong Derek and not unconscious strong Derek?
Are you asking about when he went unconscious?
No, I'm asking if there were anyone came in or out of the room besides yourself.
Well, it's mainly just me. This is a more private ward.
Of course.
Yes, and, well, there is a specialist due, but I believe he's in the medical records department. He's trying to solve this whole thing.
I see.
But he hasn't come into this room just yet, so really it's only just me. This is really a very recent happening.
You just came in and he was...
Oh, you're asking about when he was found.
Oh, yes, yes.
And then also, if you could, the moments leading up to. Yes. We feel like that could be something important.
Well, of course, but I wasn't there. Indeed, nobody was. We went into the prayer room and found him like this.
In the prayer room?
In the prayer room.
In the prayer room.
The prayer room.
The prayer room.
I think perhaps we should investigate the
prayer room.
Yeah, well, sure. Okay.
No, I so flippant.
No, I don't. I realized that sounded really sarcastic. I'm just tired. Here, let me take a seat.
You can take my bed. Like,
yeah.
I'll jump up and here. You can. I'll fluff up your pillow. Here you go.
Oh, will you?
Yeah, fluff.
Why do they keep fluffing that pillow over and over again?
I have no clue. No idea.
Well, you wait here, you little lady. We'll just investigate the prayer room and make sure no one takes this guy and him.
You want me to do that?
If you're free.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. No, that's okay. I've got 30 other patients, but no, I'll be security.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be fine. Yeah.
Only 'cause you asked.
Yeah.
All right.
Casey,
you are such game.
Casey, how did you get more sunburn on your cheeks while we be in this room?
Oh, let's go to the prayer room, yeah?
Okay, yeah, sure thing. So you find out that the prayer room is up on the second level.
I take the elevator.
I didn't really draw that into my plans.
I take the stairs.
Okay. Great. Stairs, I can definitely do. You go up the stairs and you go up to the second level, and you just only have to pass through a few doors, and then you come into a prayer room. Great. Inside the prayer room, it's pretty modest. There are 2 benches in front of a great big statue. The statue almost resembles an angel, but in one hand they hold a book, and in another hand they hold some scales. Yeah, great. And you can make religion checks if you want to sort of maybe to identify this.
I'm not religious. Should not do that.
Ooh.
-1 makes a 17.
You identify this as Odara, the patron of healing and restoration. Yeah. Great. So there's the statue, there's 2 benches, and then there is someone in this room. And they hold a mop and they gently plunge it into a bucket of soapy water. Their face is structurally interesting. At one time angular, and then at another time soft.
Wait.
And beneath a white coat, you see...
A white coat. The janitors wear white coats.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And you see an eclectic mix of polka dots and Dalmatian patterning, and this person clearly walks their own walk. And they plunge the water. They plunge them up into the water, and they look upon you gravely. Yes.
Oh. Fib! Fuji!
What happened? I was struck in the back of the head.
Have you taken leave of your senses? What's wrong? Here. There's a bench here.
I will recline for a moment. Amadeus, I think I am in love. I must marry this person and live with him for the rest of my life and draw them on little scrap pieces of paper and then make clothes that forever try and capture this moment.
You seem to be sweating. Here, let me. They produce a towel from the pocket and they dip it into the mop water. And they say, I may be a janitor, but that doesn't mean that I don't know how to administer the appropriate amount of care. They slightly jab your forehead.
Please tell me your name.
Of course. My name is Michael.
I need to write this down.
You're the first person to ever ask me that. Nobody usually takes notice of a janitor.
How could they miss you and your atmosphere?
I've never been described in gravitational terms before. But I have to say, the experience is rather refreshing.
I will no longer be participating in the mystery of the hospital. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, I just have a thing I got to do.
Fuji!
Here.
There's more important things. Come on, man.
It's all right. I can maybe oversee the care of your friend. And they sit down next to you and they gently hold your hand and they say, Dad, is there anything I can help you with?
Were you here the other day when very strong Derek became not so strong Derek?
Oh, you refer to when he fell ill? Yes,
Yeah.
I was not here, though I was the one that discovered him. He was
real.
supine on the floor.
Supine?
Fine.
Supine?
Roll intelligence.
Oh, yeah, natural 20.
Yeah, great. So you know that they were, that very strong Derek was face down. Yeah, great. Good. No one else knows? Good. Face down. Face down on the ground. That's what supine means.
Face down on the ground.
Yeah.
Bottom in the air. No.
Yes.
Just lying
You're quite
down.
right. Yes, he has a prodigious backside. And it was apparent for all to see. He was wearing pants, but yeah.
Good.
And small clothes.
Oh, they're famously tight.
I see. Did you see anyone come out of the prayer room when you entered and found really strong Eric supine on the floor?
Very strong Derek.
Derek, I don't know, dude. I'm trying to find station.
You're having a time.
I'm having a stroke is what I'm having.
Oh,
We're in a hospital.
Doctor!
No, you didn't see anyone exit or enter the room around when Eric was...
No, it's as though we just... I
fell asleep.
Indeed. I'm picking up your voice.
Can I do an inside check? I want to see if you're
Yeah,
telling
absolutely.
some fibs.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't
I
look.
got a critical fail.
Yeah, this person's lying.
Oh, well, even a critical fail? You're lying?
What are you
Make
saying?
up-
Are you lying?
What are you saying?
Make of that what you will.
Why are you looking at my new muse Mikhail like this?
What?
Why are you looking at Mikhail like this?
Like what?
Like Mikhail is lying. Mikhail's not lying.
Okay.
Suspicious.
Look, I'm
suspicious
I'm
of
not
everyone.
used to being this observed. I'm feeling uncomfortable.
You must be observed.
No, please. No.
You must.
No, really. Just let me get back to my janitorizing.
Okay.
Look, it's that's the strange thing, I suppose. If you're looking for somebody who might have inflicted this upon very strong Derek, from what we've discerned, no one came in or out of this room at the time.
I see.
We would have seen, or surely somebody would have heard them go up and down the corridors.
Yes, you're right.
What's that pipe?
It's my smoking pipe. I don't just have it to busy myself. I don't actually smoke. Bad for the health.
Don't have to tell me. I work at a hospital. Even the janitor knows. Well, if you're a detective, maybe you could do some detectorizing.
Consider it done, Mikhail. I'm gonna have a look around, analyze the statue underneath the benches and on the floor, and lie down and where Derek was, and go,
Supinely.
supinely.
Yeah, great.
In the corner, Casey and Vivi are playing this game. Are you guys done yet?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, you're good? Did you find anything?
Yes. The love of my life.
What kind of investigation would you like to make here? Is it...
I'll make an investigation for clues.
Okay, great. A clue investigation. Yeah, roll intelligence. Is there anyone? While that's happening, is there anyone looking for anything else?
I want to look at the walls
Yeah, sure thing.
and
So-
see if there's a secret doorway or something. I don't know.
okay, so you're looking for a secret door.
Secret
pointless.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god, you're naked.
Sorry. They're just being very, very incompetent.
Don't worry, they'll grow back like the other time.
Yeah.
Is that canon?
Don't you dare.
You did it to me once. Okay.
Can I look
With
at
an
this?
intelligence roll, did you say?
Yes, you can go ahead and roll.
17.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I look at the statue specifically?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. This is the first time you roll.
I'm looking at the floor.
You're looking at the floor.
Yes,
Very
around the area.
Okay, great. So we're covering most of our bases. We've got the floor, we've got the walls, and we've got the statue. Great.
I am sketching an entire new collection based on Mikhail, called Mikhail by Fucci.
Okay. Great.
So,
okay, great. And you can. What do you think? What kind of role is sketching?
a tailor's tools check.
Yeah, great. So that can be. Which mental score do we think it is?
Mental?
Hey.
Intelligence? Or do charisma.
Charisma, great. Yeah, you're trying to read a person. Okay, can you tell me what your rolls were?
17.
17.
17.
Lovely, and all very good rolls. Okay, so this is what you discover. Looking at the walls, the most interesting wall is perhaps that which has a window on it. It is the only window that is in this room.
Was it unlocked? Is it unlocked or open or closed?
Well, it's a stained glass window and is unopenable. But with the 17, you are pretty sure you feel a draft coming through this perfectly sealed stained glass window.
I feel it on my face. Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I will come back to you shortly.
All right.
As far as investigating the floor, you notice a patch of, there's like a rug that's obscuring part of this floor here. And if you look underneath it, you see the filtering light of the level 1, something from underneath it. There's light and now noise coming up through it. So there's like...
Through the floor?
Yeah, there's some cracks in this floor here, and you can actually now see down into the floor below. Yeah, and looking at the statue, there's nothing irregular about it. It's a well-made statue. It's good. I'd really love to reward your roll of 17.
I'm sorry. The wall and the floor has got something. I know. The cool statue.
Yeah. And whose fault is that? Mine. But hey, you know what? Let's not let it go unrewarded. You feel a favor fall upon you, Vivi. You feel inspired by Odara's restorative light. Give yourself inspiration. Okay. I can't. It was very good. It's definitely good. We go over to KC, who is the stained glass window that you're experiencing a draft through.
Is there like a picture on the stained glass? Like or is it just stained glass, like random cubes and shapes, or is it?
It's almost like a mirror of Odara themselves standing opposite.
Cool. I'm feeling around and finding where the draft is coming
And as
from.
you feel around, can you please roll a d4?
Oh, a D4. Hang on.
Roll every dice in your possession. You take
3.
3. Oh,
3.
okay, that's unfortunate. You take 3 points of piercing damage as you cut yourself on what was once before an undetectable smash in this window. And as you put your hand on it, an illusion gives way and reveals a huge hole in the stained glass window.
Yo, fellas, this is whack. I just cut myself, and hang on, let me just fix that. I'll just take my band-aid off my face and
Right, roll a d4.
Yeah. Oh. 2.
You get 2 hit points back.
Yay! That's -1.
That's medicine.
Cool. Guys, check this out. Like, it's just an illusion. It's just all in our heads.
Has it dispelled now that she has put a hand through
Yeah,
it,
you
or
can
it's still-
all see. As soon as Casey says that to you, your understanding of this room changes, and in a split second, you all see, yeah, there's a great big hole in this stained glass window now.
If I stick my head out the window without getting cut, what do I see?
Careful of your horns.
No, I deserve that.
You look down and you see a sidewalk in the city of Niceperch.
Oh.
Oh, and we're on the second.
Oh, yeah, the second floor.
You're on the second floor.
Can I tell from the cuts, like, if it was breaking out or something was breaking in?
With a 17, you can tell that it was breaking out.
Oh. Yo, someone jumped from here.
Is it in the shape of a person? The smash.
Was it?
Will my 17 tell you that?
Kinda. Yeah, it's kinda. Yeah, vaguely. It's like this. Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit like a person.
With a 17, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, someone was trying to jump out of this, like,
So we got the holes in the floor,
and then holes in the
holes in the
window.
Vivi, the statue, what do we got?
It was just really, really inspiring to look at.
Great.
Well,
So someone could. What if really? Oh God, what's his
Really
name?
spectacular Eric.
Really cool Eric was looking down through to the first floor, and then someone did the thing and jumped out the window.
and
Yeah.
they're related because
Oh!
It just sounds like a really good idea.
Oh my god, Mikhail, you had me.
I was just applauding.
Thank you, Mikhail.
It's just very good. And it sounds good to me.
So they must have jumped through the window and then turned around and cast an illusion behind themselves.
Yes.
Someone who can fly?
Or take a lot of falling damage.
oh,
Trampoline! Is there a trampoline?
yeah,
Is
look
there a
at
trampoline down there?
Oh, you're asking me if there's a trampoline down there?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mikhail. Mikhail, wake up. Is there a trampoline?
I'll have a look. No, ow! Oh.
Mikhail, no!
Someone, a doctor.
Oh, we get the rag that you used on Fuji
Yes,
and
yes.
dip it into the water as well. And just... You'll be fine.
They seem to be all right.
Okay.
The bleach will clean it.
Yes.
Okay. Someone said something about a researcher. I feel like we need more clues. Where's the research place?
Oh, the researcher. Yeah, I believe they're in the medical records room.
Okay.
All right.
You gonna be okay? How many hit points does a janitor have? More than 2, less than 2?
Well, let's say more than 2, but
Okay.
but less than 4.
Wow!
Yeah. Oh, I feel ever so faint. But yeah, the medical records room.
Okay, I say, before I go,
Eh.
I pull out a little trumpet that I have been gifted very, very long ago in this season. And I go, Mikhail, the moment I walked into this room, I was struck in the back of the head by your incredible presence. And I give you a charge from the trumpet of complimentary healing, and you heal 4 hit points.
Oh, wow!
You feel great, Mikhail.
Thank you ever so much. No one's ever. It really does mean a lot. And they pull out their mop and they gently wipe away your spittle that you jettisoned onto the ground.
It's the circle of life.
Allow me to. I can take you to the records room. It's really just
Oh,
round
yes,
the
thank you
corner.
very much.
Okay,
Sick.
it's here,
Yeah.
and they indicate you to a room, and they're like, yeah, it's here. Yeah, yeah, and they open the door for you, and you go in. Yeah, great. And you see 2 people. First of all, you see a really imposing person sitting at the table. And they look really strong. Wait, hold on.
Like really
They look.
strong air?
No, yeah, exactly. I knew it. They look. No. They look really capable. Like their prowess exceeds all in this room. And Vivi, you know that you are pretty good. But looking upon this person, you wonder if they might be even better. And they are sitting at a table, and across from them is another person, and they look up, an orc at the table with glasses, and he puts his glasses down, and he says, Amadeus, son of mine.
What are you doing here?
Hello. Oh, the power you yield.
And the drummer in the corner.
Yeah. Suddenly, this person sitting across from this orc goes, yeah, it's really impressive.
Hello, Father.
Hello, son.
What am I doing? What are you doing here? Who's looking after the library?
The library's looking. Lucy is.
Well, what are you? I'm looking for. I'm solving a case.
Well, snap, son.
Now, what are you doing, Father? This is a hospital. What are you doing in the
If you
hospital?
come to distract me, you're doing a mighty fine job. There's a case to solve.
Whoa, hold on. Like, wait, is this your dad?
Yes.
Papa Crumb.
So that means you're our
Papa Crumb.
stepdaddy?
Stepdaddy Papa Crumb.
Ahmed S. Crumb, can you please loosely describe your father to us?
Sure. He is half orc. He is. He's aged, but he's not decrepit.
Right.
He's still quite. How could I just? Who's an accurate analogy for my father? Kind of like Pope.
Pedro Pascal?
Maybe Pedro in about 10 years. So he'll still be a daddy. But yes, and he's a half orc. He wears glasses. He presents as quite bookish, but that's deceptive because he is also quite built.
Yes, and beneath a very tidy coat, you see, you can feel a very strong physical presence beneath a clearly very intelligent half-orc.
Father, why are you here?
They called me in. Why, they said this was an irregular case. Magic goings on. They needed a smart person. And why, he's a friend of,
Yes, I know. That's why we're here. This is Casey, Vivi, and Fibonacci, also children of Aranol.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we have come here to...
Well, I've heard about all of you.
You.
What?
Well, I heard you existed. Yeah. This is really quite nice.
Since when?
Pleased to meet you. Oh, it doesn't matter. But you're looking after the boy, making sure he stays out of trouble, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you are strong.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Great. Right.
Right. And how far...
Well,
have
it's
you
been
come
nice.
through
All right.
It's always a pleasure, never a chore.
Hey. And, have you, look, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm tunnel visioning again, I'm sorry. Here, have you worked anything out? You're clearly here working. You're trying to solve this case?
Yes, we are.
Okay, great. Yeah?
We've worked a couple things out, yes.
Okay, great. What have you worked out?
We've worked out that...
You're not going to tell me. You thought about not telling me.
Well, I was going to tell you, but you keep talking over me, Father. I don't think I will, no.
Okay, look, I'm sorry.
Second time you've said sorry to me today, Father.
Ah, God.
Listen, I've got a case to solve, if there's nothing else.
Well, look. There's if I can avail upon you my resources.
Yes?
Yeah.
Was there a second half to this sentence?
Yes. Well, I bought it from the library.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not giving it to you. It's mine. It's very expensive.
Listen, Father, I don't have time for these catawamps. I need to find
Big word.
someone who assaulted someone else.
Okay. Great. Well, if you manage to work out what's going on, then maybe we can plug it into my device here. He's holding up a slab made of stone. and there's runes running down either side of it.
Oh.
And it has like a wee wand attached to the side.
Have you seen anything like this before?
I've never seen anything like this before.
Yo, that's so cool. I want one.
So, Father, tell me, Father, when we bring you the evidence and when you put it into this box.
Eye slab.
That is good. And I wish that's what this was called.
It's called the Tablet of Knowledge or something. The Tablet of Medical Curses.
It's called a tablet. Yeah. I've read there's such a repository of knowledge, but if only I had some key terms to go off, I'm sure we could work out what was going on.
Of course, this whole thing has just been da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay.
Tell your papa how you feel.
I'm feeling really attacked right now. Listen.
Thank?
Eric, someone say his name.
Derek.
Derek was found supine in the prayer room. There are cracks in the floor, the first floor visible. The stained glass window on one of the walls has been smashed in the shape of some kind of escaping person, heading outside from the second floor and then covered with an illusion. Search that up in your...
All right.
Thank you. It's hard not to imagine your collapses. Patronize.
Hey.
And then he starts typing it all in, and he says, the search terms are rather, how should we say, long. It's going to have to be more succinct than that. You know what? Here's what I recommend. Find me 3 keywords. Then we should be able to narrow it down, eh?
All right. Get him, guys.
I'm telling you, every medical condition should be somewhat researchable with the power of this tablet. But you've just got to come up with the 3 most relevant terms, and I should be able to work this thing out.
For Derek's situation or the circumstances around the situation?
Well, I'm looking to solve his condition, as a favor to Aranon. Not that I've seen her.
No.
Comatose.
112.
Yeah,
Is 112 a word? Don't worry about it. It's not a good idea.
Okay, well, here's what I can maybe offer you. It's got to be related to a field of medical ailment, I suppose. It's also probably going to intersect with a field of science that is altogether unusual. And then it seems like there is a field of magic as well that pertains to this case. If we can work out which 3 things those are, then I'm sure we can bust this case wide open. But until then...
What's the word for, the research of, the heart?
And,
cardiology?
And then the person at the same time as you, the other person on the other side of the table says cardiology.
Cardiology.
You tried to say that at the same time as me?
No, I didn't try. I just did.
Actually, with that, it's actually a good time. There's like a half-time break. So thank you very much, Mikey. Hey, we're going to take 10. We'll be back right about then, and then we will conclude this adventure. Thank you so much.
Ginger ale.
Ooh!
Don't tell them that.
Oh, shush.
Hey, look,
juice.
you know what?
Shush juice.
I've just realized I left my book backstage.
Idiot.
We'll see if we can roll without it.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you sure?
That's right, we're riding without a saddle. Okay, here we go!
Ouch.
So, we are... No, it's quite all right. We are resuming our adventure. So, you have just had a conversation with Amadeus Crumb's father. Ulysses Crumb. Thank you so much, Brenda. Round of applause for Brenda! Truly is a lovely bag. The saddle is back.
Back in the saddle.
Alrighty, so we last left you in a conversation. You know that you've got to have 3 keywords to really nail down what this medical condition is. And Ulysses Crumb has got a tablet in which he thinks he can help you find what's going on. But you need the 3 keywords. You've settled on one maybe, which is cardiology.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've got to find another 2. You've got the places that you've already been. The prayer room, the bed of very strong Derek, and also you know that looking down through the floorboards you could see down into the level 1
Of the hospital.
Of the hospital. Indeed. So, Ulysses Crumb says, well, have at it. Time is of the essence, I presume. I don't know what we're working with.
Father, are you drunk?
I'm having a stroke.
Doctor in here!
No, I'm all right. It's quick. Just go.
Wow.
Leave me.
Your papa is so emotional.
So, with that in mind, is there any particular thing you would like to revisit before you have a crack at what this condition might be? Right? We'll go.
No, you go, man. You go.
We'll go 1, then 2.
I would like it to go underneath, try and figure out where to go underneath to look up through the crack.
Absolutely. Under the crack. Casey.
Oh, I was just trying to remember, like, what was that thing that we were calling really strong Derek? Like the
Eric.
Eric?
That's what you were calling him. Yeah, Eric.
I'm confused now, man. Is it Eric or Derek?
Roll intelligence.
19.
Oh,
Derek.
Oh, it's Derek.
But you recall that he's a stone genasi, is that, or
Yes,
genasi?
that's the word. Is that one of our keywords, man? I don't
Sure,
know.
okay.
Ulysses says, maybe it doesn't.
I'm not talking to you, man. I'm talking to my siblings. Sorry, Daddy, but like, well, stepdaddy.
What'd you call me?
Stepdaddy-ish.
Okay.
If you'll have us.
Yeah, sure.
Did you order fries,
I
Father?
did. Those are mine.
in a hospital.
I'm hungry.
We did not see a cafeteria on the way
Oh,
in.
man.
And they're from across the street.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Doctor?
Doctor.
There's meat on chips.
I'll go into the prayers room and go on the other on the top side of the crack
Yeah, great.
just to see.
Up at the crack. Underneath
I
of
want
the
to
crack.
go outside to where like the window would have been smashed out and like just outside in the street.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yep, great.
So I'm gonna skate there. I'm gonna get my skateboard.
Great. You're going to get Kitty the skateboard and you're going to go out to the landing site, theoretically.
Guys, just before we break off, we're doing so. This is so smart. We're doing so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're so
like-
proud of all of you.
It's
Okay.
like we're all detectives. Aww.
And then the whole king figure at the table says, and what are you going to do?
I'm gonna, you know what? I'll stay here at the medical records place because you're here.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, okay.
Great. Okay, so first of all, let's go to, you're going to where you would look down. Yes. Okay.
I go push buttons on a wall and then can't find the elevator and then go down the stairs.
Of course, yeah. It's crazy that this hospital does a little bit elevated, but it doesn't. And so you go down the stairs and then you go down and you, a bit of visual calculus tells you that this is where the general ward is, and the place where you would see, you would look directly down upon is a bed, and looking up from that bed you now see Amadeus Crumb looking down at you from such a bed.
Yo-ho!
Can you see me?
I can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can!
Yes.
Just as we suspected.
All goes right the way through. Okay.
Wonderful.
I check the bed that you say there's a bed directly under?
Yes,
I look
great.
around, I find I do the little
Oh, you look at their board.
Yeah, look who was here.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, so looking at the board, you see that this person had described medical ailments that they had, and upon investigation, the doctors concluded that this person wasn't sick at all.
This. And then the next episode, this person wasn't sick at all.
Who wasn't sick?
The person on the bed.
What person on the bed?
I'll tell you. Look at the.
Great, and now that you're at the bed, and now that you're looking down through the splinters, you see something that looks like scales and glittering sort of dust.
A dragon vampire.
What?
Meanwhile, on the sidewalk outside. Great. So you calculate where exactly this person would have landed when they jumped out. Yeah, exactly.
Should be right here.
And in this area, you see sort of like a landing zone, like a circle of sort of sparkly dust surrounding this area, and sort of around in the cracks of the pavement where this landing zone would have been.
Yeah.
You see growing all various sort of mushrooms and vines and things like that. It really is sort of, it's spectacular, sort of the life that's growing here.
Oh, sweet. Can I take some of the mushrooms and some of the scales and stuff to bring it back to report?
Yeah. You would like to report on these?
Like, get some evidence, you know?
Yeah.
Hard, cold evidence. And do I see like a trail of it, like some footprints, sparkly footprints going away?
Leading to a thing.
Leading into like
Roll perception, sure.
Perception. Ooh, 17. Crazy.
Yeah, like there's this trail of dust that sort of leads off, but as it leads across like the busy Niceperch roads and sidewalks, it kind of gets scattered and the trail goes cold, as it were. But this thing seems to have taken off into Niceperch proper. You've collected up these samples.
I've collected it, and I'm gonna skirt back into the hospital and find my siblings.
Meanwhile, in the medical records room, this thing says, "So which one are you?"
What does that? What? What do you mean? Which one am I?
Those are your brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah.
Which one are you? You know.
Sister.
There's like, there's a smart one.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm the strong one.
Oh. I fancy myself pretty strong as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, show me.
Show you. And how would we do that?
God, how would we?
Wait, you and me?
Just let me roll a dice.
For everyone's sake, we'll roll a die. Okay, great.
Contestant?
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna roll opposed strength checks. Strength checks. Is this a fair fight? Are you playing fair?
Yeah, I'm playing fair.
Great.
That is a 19.
Ooh. Get him.
As this person locks a big meaty grip with you. 3, 2, 1.
So strong, you say?
was strong too. I'm physically strong, but not emotionally.
That takes time.
Does it? I'll be as strong as you one day.
Probably.
Okay. Meanwhile, you've collected up sort of scales, this sort of like glittering dust. Can you make an Arcana check, please?
Me?
Not
me.
No, yes, Amadeus. You can make one too, actually.
No. Arcana. 9.
9?
25.
Just at the turn of your head, threads of magical residue just become so apparent to you.
Of course.
With a 25, you can very clearly see, though it is 24 hours later, the residual fog that is a telltale signature of a misty step that has gone from this bed up into the floor above.
Oh.
Someone stepped mistily from this place.
What?
I'm very self-conscious for yelling. There's people sick down here. How come to you?
I'm at the door.
What did you say?
Okay, so did he find the scales and the glittery dust, or did I?
You found some glittery dust
on the
and
bed
some
and the
scales.
glittery scales. And then I see the tendril, the magical tendrils of the spell Misty Step. You notice?
Yes.
Up to where you were.
I see.
Oh, poof.
Up to here and then out the window.
And the person here was not sick. They had been admitted to this bed specifically as a liar and a cheat, so that they could, poof, for some reason, very strong Derek, poof, choom.
I presume maybe the medical room, the medical records room, is where you would expect to find your siblings. You are there, and you see Vivi and a crying, hulking figure at the table, and Ulysses sitting across. Well,
I point at the hulking figure. I'm like, I learned not to go ahead do that with Vivi. Yeah, she's pretty strong, right?
you're so strong.
Man, this guy's not worthy of you, man. No.
I concede that. Yes.
Hey, Vivi, sis. Like, check this out. We got some like sparkly scales and like some mushrooms, right? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, because that's what I found outside.
Oh wow, it's quite interesting.
It seems like this creature or person that jumped out of the thing can walk, and it makes mushrooms on the floor. That's what I'm getting. And they're shedding a lot of scales.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, and I think Amadeus would think this too, like a dragon vampire or something like that.
I'm walking. The siblings are reunited in the medical records room. Ulysses Crumb sits at the table and says,
Here's the words for you.
All right.
1. Cardiology.
Yes.
2. Dragon. 3. Vampire.
Okay. Right, it says 404.
Is there a picture of a dinosaur?
Yeah.
I knew it.
He puts his glasses on. He's like, let's see, how do you use this thing? Not it. Fam. Move on.
Casey, you found scales and glitter outside.
And mushrooms outside.
And mushrooms.
And like little bits of like nature like springing up from the ground where they shouldn't be, because that's like concrete and pavement and whatnot. And that's not where green stuff is supposed to grow. So whatever this thing is can grow some mushrooms.
Ulysses, Papa Cram,
Yes.
there was were there three categories of things that we needed to input?
Yes.
So one was a scientific thing, which was cardiology.
A field of medical studies, and I think cardiology is pretty good.
Yes, okay, very good.
Okay, great. And there's a field of magic.
Okay.
I presume that would have been dragon, but I don't know.
Okay,
That wasn't a good
do
one.
you think my assumption
Yeah.
is that a necromantic spell has put him into this comatose state, but the Misty Step spell I have seen is evocation, transmute, evocation?
Okay.
Wait,
Transmutation.
mushrooms. Nature.
Nature.
Druid?
Druidic.
What's a ganassi?
Oh, right. He begins putting in terms. He tries
there like a
every
mushroom
permutation of words that you're saying.
1112.
Great.
1113.
Yeah, great. He's trying every permutation of every word that you say now.
Let me go into my mind palace.
Okay.
And in it is a group filled with very intelligent people. And then they say what they think the words are.
Okay.
Harry!
Okay, some very smart people are coming up. Did you say you know what one of them is? You were pointing at yourself. No. Would you like to guess? Fair enough. Good question.
That's the question.
Same body.
So
You must guess what you are guessing.
yes.
I heard fairy.
Faye?
Oh, well, okay, I'll try Faye. Oh, that looks pretty good. Did you say that? No.
I'm making my mind palace. Thank you.
Field is cardiology.
Cardiology.
What was the third one?
Faye. A field of
It's
science.
Wait, is that cardiology or is that field?
Science.
Technically,
Wait,
yes.
he's a rock person.
So,
Geology.
Geology. Well, we're not coming up.
Damn.
geometry. No.
Geometry. I'll try geometry. Not coming up.
Geography.
Geography. No, nothing coming up.
Wait.
What?
Fungal?
Fungal.
Who said that?
Fungology.
I'm speaking in tongues.
Maybe something broader than that.
So wait.
Fungi. What? Biology? Naturology?
Give me your knowledge, mind spellers.
Biologist.
Botany.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Something's come up!
It only took us 3 days.
Oh, he's dead! No. Oh my goodness! Well, there's only one hit that's come up.
One hat.
Oh, wait, I'll put away ASOS and here! There's only one hit that's come up. Heartthrob syndrome. It seems he's been afflicted with a thorn from the heartthrob rose.
Someone got a rose and went.
Not just any rose, the heartthrob rose.
But what does that do?
It throbs the very heart of a person.
As Ulysses kind of looks at links and then he
zoom in.
He zooms in, he enhances.
Yes, the resolution.
A doctor comes into the room. She says, "He's not looking good, y'all."
Oh no! But how are you?
Well, I'm not doing too bad. Oh, the better for seeing you.
We don't have time for this.
Okay, all right.
I run back to the
Okay, and as you go to leave this room, you already find crawling up the stairs that would lead down to the level 1 ward. There are brambles and thickets crawling up the stairs. Ulysses Crumb calls out behind her. He says, you can expect all kinds of wild fey magics to be afflicting him. You don't have much time. Can you roll a d20?
Ooh, okay. A natural 20.
You've got about 20 minutes. Okay, so Thickets and Brambles are starting climb up the stairs, and he said, "Yeah, that's why these started sprouting out of him.
These are coming from Eric?
Yeah, Derek. Very strong, Derek.
Let's go.
Okay." All right. So coming out of the medical records room, the downstairs will lead you to that place. But can you please roll a D12?
Oh.
Yes. Yes. First of all, can I please have one from Krystal?
Oh, just Krystal.
Well, I mean, you're rolling the die.
Fair enough. That's 1.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, great. As you sit down the steps, you feel a pollen is in the air. And you will have to roll a Constitution save to resist its effects.
So sorry.
All of us, everybody?
Yes, please.
Okay. 8.
Oh, now
I
they're
take
coming.
the effects.
Now they're coming.
7.
What'd you get? What'd you say it? What'd you get?
The same one as you.
Oh, you also got a nat 1?
All full of our heroes drop to the ground and fall asleep. The doctor stands and goes,
Just a little short rest. Just a little short rest.
well,
Wait, I have inspiration.
Okay, make it count.
All right. 14.
you feel a haze coming over your brain as a sweet allure of slumber reaches into your brain, and you feel yourself about to fall to the ground. But you get another chance at clinging onto this waking realm as you feel 2 arms reach in beneath you to catch you. Is it? Don't worry, I'll help.
Oh my god.
And you manage to maintain consciousness. Vivi, you are awake.
Okay.
And your siblings are asleep on the ground.
I'm gonna wake them up, slap them all.
Yeah, great. Okay, you administer slaps to all of them. Yeah, great. But you are going to have to roll another d12 as you face this next obstacle alone.
All right.
If we can wake him up. Yes.
5.
Okay, 5. Great. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, great. As you spend your time about to wake up your siblings, a great big wall of thorns seals the stairway down that you want to travel. But you are free to wake up your siblings.
Okay.
It takes a good minute to wake up all of these, all of your siblings, okay? Okay, but slowly you are brought back into the waking world. Okay.
Dirty monkey!
Oh, wow, you did it. The way you slapped them was, I thought you were gonna concuss them. It was really amazing.
Wake them up, immediately knock them down.
Knock them out again.
Yeah. Hey, you wanna help me out and just really show how strong you are?
All right.
We're gonna run through that wall.
Say no more. Okay, great. Roll a strength check.
A what?
A strength check.
Oh, that is 16.
Okay, great. Oh, okay, great. You impact against the thorn wall. You take 1d4 damage.
Okay.
As beside you, this great big hulking figure also slams into the thorn wall, just seemingly doing one more point of strength damage to this wall, and it caves in, and the way ahead is clear. You know, I feel stronger already. The way ahead of you is clear, and you may proceed. Amadeus Crumb, can you please roll a d12?
7.
Okay, great. Okay, great. As you are running down the stairway, a squirrel jumps out from a newly blossomed tree. Problem solved. Fibonacci, roll a d12. 4. Okay, great. Okay. All right. Can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
17.
Oh, okay, great. You feel as you're running over, there's a great big pool of water that you kind of have to jump over, and you see your own reflection in it. And when you look back at yourself, you see a rabbit looking back at you. So it's you, but in a rabbit form, and you feel your features begin to change slightly. But something within you resists this magical effect. And as you land on the other side of this pool of water, you are still yourself. Okay, Casey Coppercat, can you please roll a d12?
Oh yeah, alright. 11.
11!
Oh yeah, go on.
Okay, can you please roll a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, nuts. Alright. Wisdom, you say. Ha! 18!
Oh, okay, very good. Very good. Okay. You, as you're running through all these vines and
Am
you
I
hear...
skating?
You're skating, yes, of course. You hear the tittering laughter all around you. Hee, ha, ha, hoo, hee, hee.
Stop making jokes!
And the voices, you feel yourself almost compelled to speak only in rhyme. But you resist the effect. As you press the bottom of the stairs, the way ahead is clear, and you see the way into the ward where very strong Derek is sort of his body is moving. He's lightly playing the piano. No, you see him jostling in his bed.
Guys,
Oh.
over here, as my father would say, this is the way.
I don't get the reference. As you go into the ward, you see the body of very strong Derek, but emerging from his chest comes two great big legs, great big long body, followed by two great big legs, and something like a horse comes out of his chest. But you see a great big horn on its head as this thing kind of turns around, whinnies, and stares at the four of you. And the threshold between you and very strong Derek's bed is a unicorn, sort of swishing its mane. All right, what do you do?
Did that come out of Derek?
Wait, I want to see
What?
Behind you, is a series of steps. Well, my God, what is that? It looks like a unicorn. Oh my gosh, son, what are we going to do? I believe in you. Those are the four NPCs we've established. Okay, go ahead.
Yo, wait, hang on. Are unicorns dangerous? Can I go up to him and say, like, hey, pretty lady, just like, chill out. Like, it's cool. It's
Roll
cool.
an animal handling check.
Okay, cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Lots of 17s in this one, but yeah.
17. Okay, great. You approach the unicorn. And what are you saying? I
I start singing, The best thing about being a woman.
And as you hold out your hands, you feel a hand grab yours. Forget I'm a lady. Gotta be free. Okay. Amazingly, the unicorn, you see its eyes flutter, and it kind of folds its legs down. The unicorn has been tamed by Casey. Yeah, you've done. The unicorn is all but eliminated. It kind of just goes down and sleeps.
I know. Shania does that to me too.
Wow, that's the most magical thing I've ever seen.
You're the most magical thing I've ever seen.
And without, if she's reading the signals right, she goes in to kiss you.
Casey freezes on the spot. Wait, this is my first kiss.
Oh! I had no idea.
Casey runs up and kisses her.
Dr. Yolanda and Casey Gobakek are wrapped in a tight embrace, the unicorn incapacitated, but radiating a loving aura behind them. It's truly a beautiful sight. Meanwhile, the body of your strong Derek. Guys, your hands rest upon his stone chest.
Yes, I will try the only way I know how, with fashion. I will try and do the thing where you tablecloth, whip the tablecloth up with lots of things on it, but with the bed sheet underneath him.
Okay, great.
And I set to work, fashioning a garment that will awaken him.
And I go like this. What are you doing?
Okay, great. It sounds like we're trying to perform the operation that is going to save this man's life.
Yes.
Okay, great. Brilliant.
Oh. What? What?
Okay, great. So you've got as many attempts as there are playing pieces in that game of operation. Okay, great. You are describing it to me one more time.
Forget it. I give up. I try to make a thing. I cut too many things and I'm flustered and I throw the sheet away and I look at the brambles and the scissors in my hands.
Yes.
And I go in to surgically remove the heartthrob thorn.
Absolutely. So you're trying to clear all the brambles away.
I'm trying to Edward Scissorhands this.
Yes, because he's absolutely covered in thickets. Can you please proceed to the operating table?
I'll assist.
Excellent.
Oh, we're all going up.
Sure! Okay, great. So Fibonacci attempts to remove brambles from around very strong Derek's body. Can you please pull out, I believe there is an Adam's apple there. Can you please attempt to pull that out? If you see even a hint of red, audience, you know that he has failed.
DM Trubie, am I allowed to jostle the table a little?
No.
Reveal the Adam's apple.
Look, you play it as it lays, please.
Quiet with the smooching over there.
Sorry. No.
It's a hard jostle. This will be the most interesting part of the show.
Maybe it's years of tailoring, but your fingers work with absolute precision. No, stay right there. Your fingers work with surgical precision, and the brambles and thickets that were obscuring this man's chest are now out the way. Now, to go, you know you're going to need to remove the thorn from this man's heart. That's going to require getting into this man's chest. How are you going to do it?
Very careful.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want us to tell you what we're going to take?
Oh, okay.
Which one are you going to take up, Casey?
Oh, by which I mean, tell me, how are you getting into his chest? This is the weirdest game of D&D I've ever
Spread the story and then.
Yeah.
How we get in his chest.
Yeah, how are you getting into his chest?
You're just gonna dig it in.
Okay.
Great. Okay, great.
You're just gonna take your hand and you're just gonna dig
Great. Okay, like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. You line up your fist and you try to just punch your way into Very Strong Derek's chest cavity. As you do so, behind you, it comes a low voice. Don't worry, you've got this. Okay, can you?
A ghost situation.
Can you please try and remove? Yeah, can you please try and remove the Charlie horse from the operation table? Yeah.
Oh gosh darn, with these anxiety hands. You can see how hard.
Oh, it's good. You got it.
As you try to punch through his chest, it is just too damn tough. And you cannot punch through. It seems you're gonna have to try and find another way into this man's chest.
I'm gonna get some oils and massage his chest until it opens up.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes, you try and use some oils to massage this man's chest open. Yes. Okay. Great. Sure. Yes, absolutely. Can you please try and remove the water on the knee?
Water in the knee. Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
It's a whole bucket, see?
Okay, and now with the chest open, you see his grey, stony heart pulsing, and a great big thorn puncturing its side. You see veins of black running throughout it, and you can tell at once why this man is so afflicted.
He's got a big thorn in there.
Ulysses Crumb
That's my father.
appears beside you, and he says, "Do your best."
Wow.
Don't worry, father.
Oh.
I always do. Right.
Crumb, in the surgery room, you're supposed to have the gloves on.
No. Don't worry, father.
No.
It's cool if you don't. Yeah. It's fine.
No, son, you're following your instincts.
He's entering a flow state.
It's good. Okay. Does anyone know what the hardest one to pull is? No. Okay. Can you please pull the please pull the rubber band one?
Come as a cucumber, here I go. Oh yes, that's right, I do a little song.
As you pluck the thorn from Very Strong Derek's heart, the brambles begin to recede. You see a great big shock of energy radiate from this man's heart, and you see him go,
as all the magic begins to vortex back into this thorn that you've plucked from his heart, the unicorn begins to shimmer and pull back into the thorn itself, and eventually all this chaos dematerializes. Back into the thorn. And as you do so, the form of Dr. Yolanda also begins to shimmer.
Oh no!
Oh no, your smoochy buddy.
Hey, you got a little something on your everywhere. What's happening?
Oh, well, I guess maybe I wasn't really here.
What are you trying to say? Like, you're just...
Come to think of it, I don't really have a memory that goes past 24 hours ago. I guess this is, it's been nice, Casey.
But you sound like Shania Twain.
And upstairs you hear a mop handle hit the floor. And no! This is an entirely unique experience.
What is happening?
Fibonacci. I've never met a person like you before, but I guess I haven't met that many people. I'm a fabrication, a manifestation.
If I was in the Matrix, would you tell me?
No. No. And you feel their touch at your elbow, and it becomes lighter as it dematerializes.
I lean in for an embrace as they disappear.
and beside you, you hear a voice that says, "Well, that's obviously why you won."
Hey. It's a pleasure to know what I should be aiming for. Also, I never actually caught your name.
Long John Tugger.
Is that what you're gonna...
Sure. He says, "My name's Chris."
I'll find you in the future, Chris.
What? Make sure you do. And he fades away. Very strong Derek lays there, and he says, "Well, that was crazy." Oh my gosh, wow. My chest is open and everything.
I'm next to my father, like.
I'm still here.
Oh God damn it!
I'm still here.
Yes.
Yeah. You did remarkably.
Thank you, Father.
Yes. Okay, great. Okay, wow, what happened? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was afflicted by some sort of medical condition.
It was so specific.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. I was out for the whole thing.
Let us close this up first.
Okay, great.
We'll just massage it close, I guess.
Yes, right. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, great, and you've got about 4 minutes to ask. Very strong, Derek. Anything you want to?
Before what?
Before the episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
wow.
What do you remember? Who did this?
What do I remember? Oh, okay, well, I was praying in the prayer room.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was looking at the statue of Audara, and then I felt the most overwhelming presence. I looked behind myself. And actually, come to think of it, I saw the most peculiar thing. Though they had a hood over their face, I could still see it clear as day. The person, they looked like Aranon. And as this declaration is made, you feel a great big rumbling as the ground shakes.
I'm getting shot.
I'm lightly playing the piano.
The whole hospital goes boom. And then boom. And then boom.
Sinking?
And then... and if you care to look out the window of Niceperch City Hospital, you swear you see the library not too far away, shaking and rising from its foundations. And that is the end of tonight's adventure! We have been Dungeons&Comedians. I am Trubie-Dylan Smith. Can we please hear it for James Kupa? Tom Eason? Krystal O'Gorman? And Reylene Hilaga. Also, we have been supported wonderfully by the awesome Andrew Kepple. Now, let me also tell you another thing about Andrew Kepple. Andrew has a comic or like a serial that is called Papa Paleolithic that you have to look up. If you think that what you see behind me is awesome, then just wait until you can see what he can do when he's actually got more than a minute to draw it. You can also support him on Patreon as well. Okay, and our next episode is also going to be the last episode that we perform here in Little Andromeda for the foreseeable future. So, I know. Yeah, I truly do feel you on that one. So, we really hope that we do see you there because we really want to see our time here out with a bang. It'll be really lovely and it would mean a lot to have you all there. It's a little bit earlier as well. Yeah, so what time is it? It's 5 o'clock. Thank you. A person who I don't know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's 1 hour earlier at the right time of 5 p.m. Okay, I believe that is all we have to do before we sign off. Thank you so much. You've been an absolutely wonderful audience. We hope you have a lovely evening. Come back next time!